Come in.
Come in?
Yes,
Did you call police?
I did. I'm
Alright.
calling because I want to make a report against medical abuse on the nurse that's on duty right here. His name is, I guess is, whatever it is. He's an Asian male nurse that's on duty out there.
Alright. And what did he do?
He has created a conspiracy to deny me services, medical services, with the staff before they left. And they leave at 3 o'clock. So that's why I wanted to make sure you guys got over here so they can be interviewed as their availability for the last 2.5 hours.
So you said he created a conspiracy
Yes,
against you
yes.
to make other nurses not help you?
It's not nurses, they're called CNAs.
CNAs?
Yes, and the problem is this: after 3 o'clock, there won't be anybody in here, and I have to sit around and poop for the next 18 hours until the next shifts come on at midnight.
So there's no one here from 3 till midnight?
Yes, that's correct.
Alright.
There's nobody in the building. There's no CNAs that are here.
They're in the building, but they're not allowed to come up here for this reason. That's the reason why I was trying to get him to have them to come in here. And I've been keeping track of what times I've called because I called downstairs with the lady who's no longer downstairs right now. I guess she changed shifts.
Okay.
Her name is Bernice Smith. She's capable of being reached to confirm what I'm telling you. She works at the 36th District Court Chief Judge's office. She's their court reporter
Alright. So how did he create a conspiracy against you then?
because he has decided, as creepy as he is, okay, the administrator had several people that were helping me, male people that were introduced to me
Mhm.
through other CNAs and other nurses on duty.
Right.
He decided because of their efficiency, he wouldn't be allowed to come in here at all, or wouldn't come in as often. I told him, if the administrator cut out those other men, that mean you and want to go back strictly to the sign on my back of my thing, which
No
said,
men allowed?
except for doctors, yes. Then is she gonna go and erase all the other male services, people who can do what they need to do with me, and except for the personal part, they can pull me up. He wants to be the one that comes up close to me and be all up in my body area, and that makes me really creepy. He actually called Thursday of last week complaining to the administrator, Sharice Lloyd, that he couldn't come up in here anymore because I said that no males, I mean him too.
So
And so he started
when
complaining.
there are only males working,
No,
then no
there
one
was
can.
no males. It was females today, all females.
And they just cleaned you up and moved you around?
Yes,
Yeah.
her name is Dee Johnson.
Yeah, I already got her name.
Okay,
So
and then
your
you also,
complaint is about him, and
because
that
he
he
keeps,
won't help you, but you won't let men help you.
listen, this is the part. He can control whether or not he wants them to come in here or not come in here and assist me. The problem is two things. He wants to keep being able to be a part of my care plan, and I told him no. And so he started trying to keep everybody away from me, especially when it comes off the day shift. There are three capable women. One whose name is Steve Johnson. The other one's name is um, T. Uh, Tamira McClure, who is the best one out of the three. And then there's a third lady by the name of Achilles, who is capable of doing the same thing. All three of them have cleaned me up. All three of them have readjusted me in the bed. When I first started this complaint with them, I was trying to just get the readjustment. But then I had a bowel movement and nobody, I had this call light on since 12:30 this afternoon. 12:30.
But you wouldn't let him help you with anything, correct?
Because he is a man who is creeping me out.
I know, and you requested somebody else, correct?
The women that
Yeah.
were on duty.
And he said, we spoke with him, and he said that when he tried to contact them, they were already busy on something else, and he would have liked to have helped you or tried to help you, but you didn't want him to, so there was no other option for him
That's not true.
to say.
The problem is they were here and would have been able to help me if they let him. If he's telling the story like it's my fault. It's not my fault. 3 different women who are capable over here who have to be on this floor in this area are under his control, not anybody else's. He wants them to leave so he can come up on me, and that's creepy to me. He wants to be the only one touching my body. No, I don't want that.
All right, man. Well, it's only him and Miss Johnson here today. So,
It wasn't Miss Johnson. She had T. McClure, and I saw Achilles in here too.
all right, but right now on this floor, they're the only ones in this area. So they're assigned to this area. So if you're not gonna let him help you, then you're gonna have to wait.
Until
can
what? Midnight?
So someone else is available because Miss Johnson can't do it on her own. All right?
Yes, I already
So-
know that Miss Johnson can't do it, but she had already known that I needed to have somebody in here, and she had accessibility to the same women that he had
All right,
accessibility
but if you're
to.
refusing to let the person that's assigned to you, take care,
Assigned to me?
it was assigned to this floor.
Are you talking about him?
Yeah, you're not allowing him to help you, right?
Because I can't. You see that sign? That the sign that existed before I came here. I brought this from the hospital, and every male in any nursing home wasn't able to do anything.
All right.
So this is because of my religious practices. I don't want any male up in here if they're not. And he's creepy. I'm telling you, he's creepy, and I
Okay.
have a right not to be creeped out by some male.
All right, but still, he's the one assigned to
He's
this
the one
area.
who also
And
had
so
the
if
3
you're
women.
going to refuse to let him help you, then it's gonna take longer. All right.
I
So
might. It's my reason for making this report is because I want to document the medical abuse. Are you guys gonna take the report?
Yeah, I already have all the. What? How do you spell your first name?
It's S like Sam, A F like Frank, I Y A. Middle initial is A. Last name is KHALID. Now, when you start getting rid of the people who can help you,
What's your
that's
date
a
of birth?
conspiracy. My January 16, 1955. I'm 71 years old.
What's Do you have a phone number?
It's 248-825-5858. And medical abuse is a serious accusation.
Yeah. And you stay here full time, 5555 Connor.
It's 5201
5201.
Connor Street,
5201 Connor.
Detroit 48213.
48213.
What precinct are you guys from?
The
Fifth
fifth precinct.
Just
Okay.
down the road on.
All right,
Okay.
man. I have all the info. I'm gonna go get.
I
his
need to
name.
have your information too. I need you to write down your badge numbers and your names, please.
I'll do that for you. I'll
Okay.
know what you need to grab, phone number, anything like that.
And he has all the people that he could have brought up in here in the last 2.5 hours because I've seen him come in and out of here.
How many reports about him have you made? Because I was here before and you made the exact same report.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So if I'm continuing to have to make the same type of report, there must be a reason for it.
all right, man. This is all I'm gonna tell you is if it's gonna take longer if you're refusing the person because. he's a
I'm not
man.
going to have him come in here. I have a right not to have somebody in
We're
there.
not saying that you.
You're upsetting me, trying to tell me I have to choose him.
Ma'am, we're not saying that you have to choose him. We're saying that, just like the sign says, if you don't want a male nurse coming in here to help you, right, it might take a little bit longer because the other female nurses who are on the first floor working are attending to other people who are inside this facility as well. So
They set it up like this. That's the only reason why I told you to have the people who was in here.
I know, but they're not setting it up like that. He's assigned to this area. He can't just leave
Yes,
the area.
he ain't got to leave the area. He just need to make the calls and have the people come back
And
up that
he
was
is,
helping me.
and Miss Johnson even confirmed with us that he was. But she said that other nurses were doing other things that you
I'm
were
not trying to get a
request.
nurse. I don't need a nurse. I need the CNA females who
And
were available to come in
that,
here.
that still is one of the nurses. The CNA is a nursing assistant.
I know what the CNA stand for. Y'all sound like you're pleading your cases for him. If that's the case, y'all need to be available
Well,
to
he's
see.
allowed to be a CNA, right?
He
You
is
can't
a
say he's
nurse, the male nurse. He controls who comes up on this floor, and he knows who left off this floor. And I have verification of that. I have a roommate who had T. McClure come over here and gave her lunch at 12 o'clock. So I know that she was available. I also know that McClure is one of the better ones who come up here during the day when Miss Johnson is not available.
All
You
right,
hear
listen,
me?
I've heard that, but listen,
But
we got
what?
the information. If this fact still remains. If you're gonna refuse help from one of the nurses, it's gonna take more time. You gotta understand.
I'm not going to have him come up on my body. Do you understand what
Alright,
it means
then you're gonna
creeping
have to
me
wait
out?
a little bit
Okay,
for
do you
other
want?
people
Let
to
me
become
explain this
available.
to you while I'm on camera. First of all, let me make a statement. First of all, I am of the Muslim religion. I don't need to have any male nurse come up on me and get all close up in my body area. That's personal to me. And I have a right to practice my religion based on the First Amendment Constitution of the United States of America. Is that clear? That's number one.
Yeah,
Number
I'm
two.
not debating that. I'm saying
Okay,
it's
but let
gonna
me
take
finish.
time if
Let
you're
me
not gonna-
finish, sir. I'm trying to file a medical abuse report, and I want you to take that report, get an incident number, please.
I was here before. You made the exact same report, so.
I want to make that sure that you have this particular time on this particular day. Is that a problem for you taking this report, sir? Because I need to know that.
Okay, ma'am. As much as
It's a
you-
yes or no question.
you need to just listen for a second. We have listened to you. We're going to go through the correct action of what we need to complete, okay? But we're trying to tell you something and you are not listening.
I'm
okay?
listening now.
Okay. What we are telling you is if you don't want him coming in here, you have that right. You can say that you don't want him helping you. That's perfectly fine. We're letting you know that it might be a little bit longer of a wait then, so that one of the other female nurses can also come to this area, because there's only 2 people assigned. You have the male nurse that you don't like having touch you, you don't want him around you, and there's another female nurse, okay?
He already knew that. I'm still listening.
Okay. The other nurses are in different sections of the building, helping other people as well. So it might take a little bit more time for you to get another female nurse to come and help you as well.
I don't need a female nurse now, so let me explain number 2 again to you. Number 2, all he needs to do is pick up the phone and get a CNA who's female up here. They're all over the building, or was over the building, including the ones I just named. There are 3 capable CNA females who were in this floor, on this floor, and he has the capability of letting people come and go as he pleases. That's a different type of situation. And if I have to wait, it's because he planned on not having me have any assistance.
Okay.
For 2.5 hours.
Ma'am, if there's nobody else who is available and they're attending to other people, then it might take
No.
It might take more time.
No, I told Johnson at 106 that I need to have somebody in here. She left out and I came back.
And what time were they in here then?
She was in here at 106 before she left to go to lunch. I said, why didn't you get already go to lunch? She said, I got to leave now because I haven't been able to leave. That was at 106 when she came in here. The cameras in this hallway can have verification of who's coming in and out this room since 11 o'clock this morning. The cameras don't lie as to who coming out of here. I'm telling you this because you need to know there are cameras for everybody coming out this room. And I've had people coming in and out this room since 11 o'clock of the women that I'm telling you about. He was aware of it. He came on at 7. He leaves at 7 p.m. They do 12-hour shifts. So he could have got somebody before 3 o'clock, before they all left. The cameras in this hallway record everybody coming in and out this room and will confirm what I'm telling you. So he has a capability of having whoever is necessary in here before it was time for them to go home. And that the camera is not going to lie. And the camera is not going to lie. Do you hear me?
What time did you request assistance?
I saw her at 106 this afternoon. I thought she had already left to go to lunch.
Okay, is that when she came in here and assisted you?
No, she came in to tell me she had to leave out because she didn't get her lunch. She told me, so she knew that I wanted to have somebody up in here at 106 p.m. So I was under the impression while she's leaving, okay, that means you can get the other women up in here, but you didn't do that. She didn't do that. And he knew about it as well.
Okay, but he can't assist you.
Yes, he don't have to come in here to assist me. He don't have to come in
calling
here.
and asking like he said he did, and there were no other available nurses at that time.
That means he got to confirm all that in the investigation. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand.
Okay, I need to understand the time. You said it was 1:06 when she came in here, right?
She turned the light off to tell me that she had not been able to go to lunch, and she was going to let everybody else know.
When did they come in here and assist you then?
They came in this morning to assist me, this morning, before lunch came up on the floor.
So since 106, you haven't been assisted at all.
That's correct. And she only came in here to turn the light off and left back out the room. That was Johnson.
She said she just cleaned you up when we got here.
That was not true. That was she timed it. She came in here at 11 o'clock, sir, at 10 o'clock.
Okay, when did they assist you? That's what we're trying to ask.
10:30 this morning is what time they assisted me, and they were gone.
So you still need assistance. What do you need assistance with?
I have poop on me and right now, and I needed to be adjusted on my right side, and they already know that I have problems with my leg circulations.
All right.
And so at 106,
I'll go tell them that you need to be readjusted and that you have poop on you right now, and then we already have all the information. So
I need an incident report. I'm entitled to an incident report. You also need to know that the chief of police is also monitoring everybody who does these calls over here. That's why I'm asking you on camera, because I'm going to be filing a FOIA tomorrow for all the cameras and all the and all the other stuff, so that I can send them to the police review boards and all these other things, because I have an already investigator assigned to how all of you respond to me. That's why I'm asking you right now, before you leave, to write down your name and your badge numbers, and then I need you also to please put your incident report on that same thing. And since you have come over here before, you should have known.
You made reports about the same thing multiple times. So
Okay, so that must be a problem.
There's nothing new to report, though, is the issue.
It's a new day and a new time, and new people are involved in this matter. I don't think you've come this early in the day, have you?
No, I have.
When?
So,
what date?
I don't remember the exact date.
There's no time you've been here before 3 o'clock. And I keep up with those dates, too.
All right, man. So I have all the information. I'm going to put it in our CAD notes. All right. My name is Hofer, badge 2806. All right. I'm going to also go tell them that you need to be readjusted and have poop cleanup.
And your name is what?
I've got it written down for you, okay?
And you have his name, too?
Yes.
You have an incident report. Can you put your date on there?
He just said, like
Can
he
you
said.
put Sunday, April 18th, or whatever the date is, please, on that paper?
Okay.
And what precinct you're from?
The 5th precinct.
I know. Can you
Yep.
write on that paper, please?
Yep.
I do have a right for a reference to medical abuse. Is that correct?
Yes, like you said before too. How many times have you reported this?
In the last what time? Since
I'm just asking how many times how many reports have you made about this?
probably in April, probably 10
You made 10 reports
in the month of April.
and nobody's contacted you.
No, because I haven't called it medical abuse until the last 2 times.
What were you calling it before?
Which that I needed assistance in just getting the adjustments.
So you were calling 911 for assistance?
Yes.
Okay. But you
And
made
for EMS assistance.
And did you make reports though?
Not when the EMS people came and there was no police.
Okay. How many reports have you made with police though?
Probably 6 out of the 10. Today is the 10th.
So you made 6 reports?
Yes.
You made 6 police reports and
Yes.
nobody has spoken to you?
That is correct.
Okay.
The other ones have been non-accompanying police.
Okay. I'm going to leave this right here on the desk, okay?
And let me ask you a question. What's your point of asking about the previous cases?
I'm asking you how many times because we can look back at those and just look at the report of what was made by the other officers, and we can kind of go off that. So,
But
based
if
on
they
that-
didn't do incident report numbers, I can't do nothing about that part right now. All I can do is have the 411. I have the FOIA come up with the dates and times and what those calls and videotapes. I can get copies of those videotapes. I get copies of the actual 911 calls. And then I can have the police cameras from any officer that came in here. There's a couple of times they didn't even have their
Okay.
camera on.
Yeah. I mean, you can see mine is on. Whenever it's red, that means it's recording.
I am aware of that.
Yep. So, What's the question for that though?
The question was, why did you ask me about the previous other report?
Yeah, I just said we can look back at it, and we can ask a supervisor if they'd rather we do a supplement on to one of those specific incidents. It's still going to go in as a report.
But not if I don't have an incident number, it won't go in like that.
We
And
can still look up anything that's been made. We can look up reports that have been made from you just based on your name and the location of you.
and the phone number too.
Yeah, that's been linked to it.
Yes.
So any of those previous reports we can pull up and then make a supplement report to it to then it's still going to show up new and it'll go to our detective bureau and they can look at it as well. So it's not going to just be where it just gets thrown away into that file or that
Oh, trust
case.
me, I'm aware of that. I'm a person who deals with evidence only, and evidence will comply with what I just told you.
Mm-hmm.
That A number one is true, that I've had to have at least 4 against the same nurse. The same nurse that's on here on duty is in here from 3 to 7 p.m. as well.
Mm-hmm.
They came after 3 o'clock, not when all the other staff was on duty. Because sometimes those staff were not on duty.
Right.
But if he conspires to not to have somebody come in here when they're available, that's a medical abuse. And I also had called it in the APS, which confirms that I'm telling you the truth.
Whether you call somewhere or not, I'm investigating what's happening here.
Right
Just about
now.
what you're telling me in this exact moment, what happened, and all the circumstances that led to it. The only thing that I'm trying to tell you is that we spoke with him and we spoke with Ms. Johnson, right? They were the 2 nurses that are assigned to this area right now and to help you with whatever care that you need. And you confirmed, and so did the other male nurse, I don't remember his name, but he told us that he does try to help you, but you don't want his help, and you don't want any sort of assistance from him because you feel uncomfortable with whenever he comes in here. And that's fine, you have the right to do that. But they told us that it does end up making her have to wait a little bit longer sometimes because they have to contact other nurses who might be doing something.
First of all, he's never contacted any other nurse while he's on duty. That's a lie right there.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Why would you not believe what I'm telling you?
I'm not saying that I'm going to believe one person saying that he's not doing this specifically. I know that he's not when he is trying to contact, and Miss Johnson is telling us.
Miss
The same
Johnson
exact
tell you
thing.
that she was in here at 106 and turned the light out?
I'm not. No, she told us that she had given you assistance and had cleaned you up and helped you get back into order at whatever time it was earlier in the day.
Okay.
Before we had gotten here. But
It's
she said
10:30 a.m.
She said that there's other nurses that you want assistance from, but they're caring to other people who are in the facility at this time.
That's not true either.
Okay, how do you know that though?
Because I already called downstairs and asked them.
And what did they say?
They said that they were not able to find the people on the floor after they were hiding in those 2 rooms that don't have cameras over them. One is a lounge to the right, one is a lounge to the left.
Okay.
They hide in that room because they know the cameras downstairs who are being monitored by the woman I was telling you about that works at 36 District Court.
Okay. Regardless of that, you just said that when you spoke to them, they said that they weren't able to find them at this time.
Yes,
so
but
they could be preoccupied at that moment, though.
Or they could have been hiding in the lounge where they know the cameras are not there.
If they're in the lounge taking a break, they're also...
They already had their lunch.
Okay, but they're also
One had their lunch from 11 to 11:30. The other one had their lunch from 1 o'clock to 1:30.
They're also allowed to have breaks during the day. They work a 12-hour shift.
They don't work 12 hours. They work a regular 8-hour shift. The nurse only works from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
That's 12 hours.
That's
For
him.
the nurses?
For nurses, not CNAs.
Okay.
CNAs have 3 shifts.
Okay, and for them, they still probably get a couple minutes here and there for breaks as well, correct?
Yes, but that don't mean you're going to ignore me for 2.5, 3 hours, sir.
Right, and that's understandable, that what you're saying to me. That's why we're going to... Everything that you're telling us is going to be detailed into our CAD, right? So all of our notes from this are going to be detailed into that, okay?
And you make sure you put in the fact that the cameras have you coming and have 3 different groups of people coming in here between 11 and 1:10.
Between 11 and 1:10 is when people were coming in?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely put that in as well. Okay. 11 to 1 p.m.
Yes.
11 to 1:10?
1:10, because she
1:10
came
p.m.
in at 106.
Okay.
I was on my phone, was
And is
looking
it
at the time.
always when you request to have two uh, CNAs, two female CNAs, when you request them, is it completely random times that they'll come up here?
You have to process it to put your call light on. Now the call light also records how many hours that I have on here. So
Okay.
when you they have accessibility to the call lights through
Mhm.
through the administrator Sharice Floyd's office.
Mhm.
It starts to buzz in the hallway when the call light has not been turned off.
Okay.
The call light is a recording device on how many hours it's been on. The cameras in the hallway record the people coming in and out this room.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. I'm more asking, when you request assistance, what's usually the time range of how long it takes them to get to you? Is it completely random, or is it like it has to be within a certain amount of time?
It's supposed to be within 30 minutes.
It's supposed to be within 30 minutes, and is it always in that 30-minute period?
In the day shift, it is.
Or the day shift it is?
Yes.
Is there less people on the afternoon shift or night shift?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that could be one of the reasons.
The reason why I wanted to have everybody before 3 o'clock come in here and do with me, except after 3. Because if they're going to do it,
It's a little bit more difficult to get someone in here past 3 p.m.
I don't know what their shifts are containing. I just know they keep putting the same people on the same floors in the same time all the time after 3 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get everything jotted down for you. It's all gonna be in the CAD, okay? So it's gonna be detailed on everything that you told us, okay?
Okay, the man don't have to come in here to be able to get on the phone and send somebody up in here. That's his privilege.
Mhm.
He don't have to be in my face to be able to help me.
Understandable. Okay. You're right. All right, ma'am. You have a better day, okay?
Yep.